guys? Captain Gamester here, and today we're going to talk about She-Ra. Alright, so this to me is a surprise. I'm super happy that they released She-Ra. Incredible character. I think it's so fun to be able to see He-Man and She-Ra crossing over. I did pick up the general release version of She-Ra, which is the one that has the plastic molded hair. And again, this figure is phenomenal. I like it a lot. So let's take a closer look, and I'll give you guys my thoughts, my background, and we shall discuss.
That was wiggity yo awesome. Yeah, I'm totally such a fan of the original Filmation. Just like with He-Man, I appreciate the more like positive and fun, adventurous, somewhat like innocent style of the original series. I was disappointed with the new She-Ra, and just like a lot of these franchises, they mess up by making them like super young again and trying to update them with like more attitude and edge, or like what I see with Transformers, they try to make it like darker. And to me, that's not really the best way to go. That's just my opinion, but I like the more, pure heroism and stuff from these types of stories and franchises. With that being said, this She-Ra figure is incredible. Now, when I look at the face sculpt, it does resemble She-Ra. Only two things I would have changed, and that would have been the lip shape, and the eyebrows needed to be more arched, as you can see to the cartoon. But that's okay. I'm very happy to have this updated figure. And look at the hair here. I much prefer the 3D sculpted style of hair. Obviously, when the toys are geared towards younger girls like Barbie, that they want the kids to be able to brush the hair and stuff like that. But, it gets messy after a while, and it just basically deteriorates. So this way you get a much longer lasting, cleaner looking She-Ra, so I'm happy with that. And I like the way they mix the details here in the sword, the coloring, her clothing with her armor. They use fabric for the cape, obviously, and some of the adornments here, like the collar and then the skirt. The only thing about the costume is that gem. I wish they gave her the original, more like crystally gem, as in the first generation toy. But other than that, I still like the holographic stickers. I like the fact that the mask is included. You can flip up and down. And again, one more thing with the hair, she doesn't have the kind of late 70s, early 80s hairstyle of Princess Adora, which I really dig, but that's okay. Like I said, this is the She-Ra transformation. So this is incredible. I'm totally, fine with both She-Ra and He-Man coexisting together. As a matter of fact, I think that would have been the brighter move on the part of merging and re-updating these franchises. They should have kept that Filmation spirit with some of the mini comic and modern edge, but they should have had He-Man and She-Ra together as like co-heroes, and that would be kind of great for this more, I guess, awareness of equality, and I like the fact that they're brother and sister, and then you can incorporate other characters into their lives, like exploring the He-Man and Teela relationship, and then perhaps She-Ra would be also having her romantic option later on. But anyways, you guys got to get this. It's a great sculpt. It looks fantastic. It's a wonderful part of the Origins line, 80s history, nostalgia. I hope they release more She-Ra figures and her horse, Swiftwind. And I know She-Ra was made for girls, He-Man was made for boys, but it doesn't matter. I grew up watching whatever was on TV. That was fantastical, fun, adventurous. And again, She-Ra definitely keeps that going with the sci-fi fantasy blend. She has a great backstory, having been the twin sister of He-Man, but captured by Hordak and the Horde. And she was raised and, kind of made to be a bad guy, which is a cool story, until she witnesses, Prince Adam and He-Man, which helps break the spell. And then she ends up leading the rebellion against Hordak and the Horde as a true heroine and a leader. So I think it's awesome. I'd love to see a, combined series of He-Man and She-Ra. I don't see why we can't have both two main protagonists, hero, heroine. And again, I think it'd be great complementing each other with a wonderful cast.
All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me on my discussion video for She-Ra. Again, I would love to hear you guys' thoughts in the comments section. So once again, hit that like button, that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys again soon.